personal tracks, including a song about how she and Iman love to add a third person to their bedroom. She felt the wrath of her fans, who were disappointed in the lyrics of the song. So she took to her Twitter and responded to a follower with, "Just because I repeat, me, enjoy busting down from time to time with my husband doesn't mean I don't respect self. So you should go and enjoy your whack-ass sex life and stay out of mine." She did. She also confirmed during a chat with the Bumble dating app issues, hold on, she explores all the ugly feelings that come with being in love in the public eye, alluding to possible marital issues. But no matter how much she revealed about her personal life, nothing really worked. The album barely peaked at number 17 on the charts. In other words, nobody was checking for Teyanna or her music. From there, she did what most artists do best when they need to resuscitate their career. She headed to reality TV. Oh, Lord.
All right, so here we go. It's real quick. So a lot of y'all may not be familiar. See, I'm an old ninja, right? And I have been around for so long, right, that I actually can tell you, I can remember when Teyanna Taylor first became relevant. Now, Teyanna Taylor is really someone who kind of is relevant because of the internet, in a way, right? To the point where when her first single that she put out back in the day was called "Google Me, Baby." All right, but it was her online persona. I would say online persona, but she was going viral because of her look. So back then, Tana Taylor was known for having this like the big hair. All right, so she didn't really try that many hairstyles back then, but that was like her signature look. That's how people knew her. Also, she was in the Blue Magic video. Jay-Z back in 2007 put out a record called American Gangster. It was supposed to be like a soundtrack to. It was an album slash soundtrack to the movie American Gangster. And at the time, it was like a legendary story about how Puff had all these beats. And he invited Hove over there to hear the beats and everything at the house and everything. And it was like amazing production, and which it is, right? At that time, Hove had just put out Kingdom Come in 2006. Now, Kingdom Come, for what it was a good album and it was a good project. It just wasn't a classic, and also it was coming off of Jace, supposedly retirement. And after that, rappers didn't really retire no more like formally. Like Joe Budden is the only artist that like retired formally and has stuck to the retirement. You know what I mean? And that's another rabbit hole. But anywho, so that's what was going on back then. So she appeared in these first few instances. She had a whole episode on My Super Sweet 16. That's how far back her lore goes. I know young niggas like saying lore, but that's how far back her lore goes. So she was on that back in the day, right? And then she was in the Jay-Z video, and then shortly after that, she started kind of, because people didn't have phones back then, so she would have been more viral. But people, again, she had a really strong like aesthetic. So not only that, she was in a lot of circles in like New York and whatnot, and also Teyanna Taylor's from New York. So for a long time, Teyanna Taylor was trying to have a music career, and that's what she's kind of referring to. And Kanye was instrumental and making people take her more serious. Now Kanye he put her on a lot of shit with good music. So around like 2010, it's about from 2010 to about 2013 ish, you saw Teyanna Taylor with the Good Music crew like a lot, right? And allegedly, her and Kanye was dating around that time. It could have been just a rumor. It was on media takeout. So do with that what you will. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying niggas ain't real. You know? Hey, hey, hey. Ah. So there's that. So he helped people take her more serious, and I'm not sure why she stopped doing this much music with him, but she was on Dark Fantasy. So I'm just giving y'all like kind of a timeline. So me personally, it wasn't until the project that has Are You Gonna Love Me, which I believe is around like 2017, 2018. That's when she kind of starts really hitting her stride with the music, because she always had some pretty cool sounding shit, but she just never really had hits. And that's why it's really important that in the beginning that you make bangers, all right, and learn how to make bangers, or at least learn how to make replayable music. Because more than ever in the streaming era, you can have a song that's not necessarily a hit, but because it's such a good song and a replayable song, being as though we stream everything, it'll stream like a hit. You understand? So that's what the commentator is referring to. But I'm also going to speak real quick on why the fans were so called. Maybe it's just how the content creators phrasing it, but she said the fans were disappointed at the lyrics, and which alluded to them having threesomes and whatnot. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? Almost any time a black woman is famous and she has a fan base, the fan base is going to mostly be gay men, no, like gay people and other black women, right? And when it comes to black women, um, well, first of all, at the top of that hierarchy is the women, when in relation to like gays and stuff like that, because they worship them and support them like they're their followers. Like if you ever have a conversation with a gay guys mostly take on all causes and like tastes that women take on, from men to men. Like gay niggas will listen. I mean, I could be wrong, but I know gay niggas will listen to like thought music. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, to each your song. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I you know what I mean? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Well, I'm just saying that's the hierarchy, right? So anywho, so the reason why it's a disappointment, this is important to point out too, because it goes into how the black community is programmed to look at relationships. They don't think a relationship is good between a black man and black woman unless the man just never has any fun. That nothing should ever go on where he can feel like, wow, this is great. Yeah, because let's also just put things in perspective. You think that a rich and famous man should never have a threesome. But what that shit is about is that modern women look at relationships as owner and property. Even though you're responsible for it, even though when you get married, you have kids, the kids and the woman belong to you, which is why she has your last name, which is why if you break up with it and everything, there's something to pay. Even if you was paying for the kids, you got to pay for the kids, but there's something. Like you're not going to stick her with the kids and you don't pay nothing. You going to give something, nigga. Something. On that Denzel shit. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. You know what I'm saying? Where my sounds at, nigga? My new donations.
Donations.
Subscribe to the channel.
Donations.
All right, so.
Donations. Donations. Donations.
All right.
Gifts.
All right, Omar.
Gifts.
Omar, relax, bro.
Gifts.
Oh my God, I'm trying to get him to chill, y'all.
More gifts.
More gifts, nigga.
More gifts.
Oh no, where my thing at? Fucking stream, y'all. Come on, dude. Anywho, I'm trying to share something else for y'all, but we're having technical difficulties. All right. That was crazy. Okay, whatever. All right, well, here we go.